How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to Mining with Ryan. And unlike last episode, where I spent the entire first 45 minutes on mute, today's episode we're not going to do that. So thank goodness for that. If you remember, I built my symmetry piece, which definitely is good, but I think it turned out okay. I'm glad that I tried it. I'm glad that I did it. Each build is a learning experience, right? And I'm happy. I'm happy with this build in the end, how it turned out. Now, today's episode, we are going to leave the caves and I am going to build my first farm. And I am going to go build that next to... Let's see, it looks like I'm out of food, by the way, which is kind of a problem. Let's just go ahead and build a couple of torches real quick. I am going to build that farm next to my sky high build. So that's where I'm going to build it. And I'm going to build it. The intention of this farm is that it's going to be elevated up into the air and it's going to be multiple layers, right? So I'm probably going to start the farm about 10 blocks up from sea level. And then the farm itself is going to be multiple levels, right? Because I want to focus my builds on verticality. So when I think about... Let's go ahead and bring these diamonds with me, by the way. I'll leave the charcoal behind. Anything else I can leave behind here? Let's just cook up that gold real quick. Just a couple of those. Okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is this build is going to be 10 blocks into the air, right? That's where it's going to start. And then the farm itself is going to have multiple layers because I really want my builds to be vertical this year, right? Different heights. And then within the builds themselves, I want the builds to have multiple layers, right? I want them to be dynamic. It's more than just building at different heights, but it's that I want my builds themselves to be dynamic. So that's why instead of just doing a farm on the ground here, I'm going to do a farm that is multiple layers. And as you can see, we're going up here to the one with nature piece, which is definitely my favorite build so far this season. I think this just turned out so well. I'm so proud of this. Okay, any other materials here? Do I have any like farming materials? Let's take these 2 diamonds. Let's take that. It looks like I don't really have any other seeds here. So for now, we're going to start a farm with 1 carrot. I'm so excited. Oh, thank goodness. I do have some food here. No other food. I think we might have to go hunting at the beginning here, by the way. Just because I seem to be totally out of food, pretty much. So yeah, let's head on over to where I'm gonna build it. Which again is just right next to my sky high piece, which sooner or later we'll be able to see. Looking up in that direction. And then the other thing I decided I wanted to do here is, oh, there it is. Made it. So you see that little thing that I built at the end? Oh, that's kind of cool how that came into view. That little thing that I built at the end of the base up there, I decided I want to turn that into a diving board that you can jump off of. However, there is not any water below it. I don't think it's realistic. From where I built the diving board, it would be a big stretch to be able to make it into the water that's like all the way over there. A little too far. I don't think, or right here, maybe right here. I just gotta see. I gotta go up there. I'm not gonna do it right away, but I want to. Yeah, see, this is too far in this direction. So I want to go ahead and expand the water just out a little bit this way so you can jump down and have it be like a diving board. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the farm in this area right here. So, ooh, nice. We got some armadillo scute. I have no idea what to do with that. Can I eat it? No. No, it cannot. Okay. Let's see. Good, I do have a couple wheat seeds as well. And I think the other thing I'm going to have to do here, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to get more wood. So let me just try and think, where do I want this to be built, right? So what I'm thinking... Oh, silly armadillo. What I'm thinking is kind of off in this direction, right? So here's this build, and then to the left here, I want 4 pillars, right? So right here, and this can be expanded. What's the length in between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, hang on. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I cannot math apparently. And then let's go ahead and build another one right over here. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 4 pillars, right? Honestly, this might be a little too close. I might need to move it over this way just a little bit. Yeah, I definitely think where I initially placed it is too close to this build. I just want it over here just a little bit. So let's just go ahead and dig this dirt out real quick, and I'm going to need plenty of dirt as well. Anyways, there's something that I wanted to talk about. It's kind of fascinating, and this is about YouTube in general, okay? So I'm someone that at nighttime, okay, I don't know if anyone else does this, but for me at nighttime, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I tend to fall asleep watching YouTube videos. I don't know if anyone else does that, but that's something that I've kind of always done. Is really since I was a kid. I mean, when I was a kid, I would watch Cartoon Network, and Family Guy and American Dad would be on, and I would fall asleep watching that. And as I've gotten older, that's kind of transitioned into watching YouTube or Twitch right before I go to bed, and then just kind of falling asleep, and then waking up and being like, okay, time to go to bed for real, like time to turn off all my technology, yada yada. So what's been happening? What the fuck? Okay, hang on. Story's gonna have to... Oh, God. Story's gonna have to wait a little bit. It's these guys. Oh, my God. I don't know if I've ever come across these guys before. Okay. No, come back. Okay. There you go. He didn't hit me that time. Okay, he really is not doing a lot of damage, so I'm not really in danger here, I don't think. We'll eat this pork chop, though. Now, if there's more than one, then I'll... What are you doing? You doofus? Bruh. I want to see what I get if I kill this guy, to be honest. Oh, he's dead. Phantom membrane. Okay, interesting. Anyways, what I was getting at with that is... Whoa, there's a lot of mobs now. Here's all the mobs that weren't spawning earlier. Good God. In episode 1, there was like no mobs spawning. Oh, spider, you guys aren't supposed to be following me. Oh no, oh my. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and keep digging this out. Now, here's what's been happening. So, you know YouTube has kind of its autoplay feature, right? And once one video finishes, you know, you go to the next video. just because I like to have autoplay on. So a lot of times what will happen is I will be asleep, right? And oh no, did someone hurt the armadillo? Oh no, never mind. Anyways, y'all know me, I'm the king of getting distracted. You know, a lot of times I'll wake up and I'll be like, what is this video? This isn't what I was watching, was it? Like, what the heck? But, you know, it'll be something relatively similar to, like, you're watching one channel, it's a gaming channel, so it'll still be like a gaming video, you know what I mean? But lately, what's been happening is actually really creepy, okay? So, lately what's been happening is I've been waking up, and you know what I've been waking up to? The sound of ambient noise. So like rain, like, you know, at nighttime, like, people have like these noisemakers at nighttime. Well, apparently that's the first gunpowder I've gotten. So what's been happening is I've been waking up to these videos of ambient noise. So like it's like rain, like, you know, that the exact kind of peaceful noise that is supposed to help you sleep, if you will. Now, where I find this a little bit creepy is that never in my life have I watched YouTube videos along those lines, right? So that is not something that I've ever been interested in, not something that I've ever clicked on, anything like that. So basically, it's like YouTube knows that I'm asleep, right? Or theoretically is guessing that I'm asleep. Here's what I think. Here's why it's just creepy, right? I mean, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me here, but it seems like it is making an educated guess that I am asleep, and it's turning on ambient noise because of that. That is kind of my perspective on it. Because I've never watched those types of videos. So here's what I was thinking. It knows what time it is, right? Based off of my location. Okay, oh my, there's a lot more of those guys this time. It's not just to say, oh, help. This is my shovel, not my sword. So here's my speculation, okay? Hang on, I got a war on my hands. Okay, I actually cannot really afford to be having zombies come after me, so I'm actually gonna... Okay, I think as much as I enjoy having to fight these guys, I gotta make it daytime. Oh, goodness. Because I can't... Oh! Ah! Oh my god. That was a mistake, by the way, saying wah. Wait, where's that bat coming from? What the heck? Oh! Oh my god. No. We got mayhem. We got mayhem going on here, y'all. Okay. Oh, hello, spiders. Okay. Couple skeletons. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just got to do a little bit of repair work here. Oops. Anyways, this might be the most distracted storytelling of all time, but basically, my educated guess is that YouTube senses, right, that there's no activity on your computer, right? So I feel like a lot of times when you watch a YouTube video, there'll be times that you click or do whatever, right? Switch between tabs, pause it, do anything, move your mouse temporarily. You know, people do stuff just naturally. Okay. Shit, I cannot believe it destroyed that much of that. Okay. So my thought is that it's guessing that I am asleep based off the time of day and based off the lack of motion on my computer. And it's really creepy, and it literally just one day it just started randomly happening. Dude, do I not have any sticks or anything? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and build a diamond axe, honestly. As long as I just leave 2 diamonds behind so I can make an enchanting table, that's all that matters. So yeah, the combination of it knows that I'm not, because I'm asleep, right, that I'm not doing any sort of motion, right? Like my computer is inactive, and it's guessing based off the time of day that I'm asleep, so it's putting on those videos automatically. That was my thought. It's definitely creepy, but I do think there's a logical reason behind it. I don't know, has anyone else had that experience? I mean, it's just kind of that modern world, though, that just kind of, it's like they know things. Very creepy. Anyone else have that experience on YouTube? Let me know, because I am genuinely curious about that. That's why I was like, damn, I gotta start watching Twitch at night instead. Because that's creepy as hell. Twitch, the only way you end up on a different channel is through raids, which is kind of fun in its own right, right? Every once in a while on Twitch you'll wake up and it'll be someone you've never heard of that you're just like on their channel all of a sudden. Or maybe other people don't do what I do and fall asleep watching content, I don't know. Literally since I was a kid though, that's how I've been. Let's see. Also, I realize I'm like 16 minutes into this episode and I've done nothing. This is why this is why I have a rule this season that I have to build something every build. And even if that means today's episode is going to be longer than today's episode, or build something every episode. Even if today's episode is going to be longer, which, I mean, it's kind of looking that way based off of how little progress I've made, then so be it, right? That's just how it is. I have to get a build done every episode because I want my world to be dynamic. And I think that sort of progress will make people watch your channel, basically. If you're just having an entire episode of 2 hours where you get nothing done, it's like, who the fuck wants to watch that? And I think I got a little carried away with that in Season 1 at times. Okay. So, I believe it was like this, and then like this. Okay, so repair work done. Luckily. Now, I think I want to move these over here, and I was just using andesite as a placeholder. I think I want to use oak logs. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do the same 7. Oops, I think I want it. Where's my axe at? Here it is. Right here. And then I can just, honestly, I can just replace these. And then I'll do a count just to see how far away everything is. But 1, 2, 3, 4, just to make sure it lines up, make sure it's a good distance apart. Okay. Let me just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I'm good with those dimensions. And I obviously need a lot more wood, and also I still have to go hunt, so let's go hunting. I do have a lot of zombie flesh in the meantime. Yeah, this is definitely solving my food problem a little bit too, right? Because in reality, I don't want to have to be going and hunting every single episode. Like if you're trying to do something, have a series like this, it's better if you have a reliable food source so you don't have to waste time on that over and over again. Let's head out in this direction. Keep on eating zombie flesh in the meantime. Yeah, that's really cool. That's amazing. The entirety of last season, I literally never fought those guys. What are they called? Phantoms? Yeah, I literally never fought the phantoms, which just shows that I always relied on beds Because I think it's something along the lines if you go 3 days in a row without sleeping, or 3 nights in a row without sleeping, I should say. Okay, I'm not really... While I'm here, let's just take one of those so I can get seeds going. Oh, and let's just kill these fish. Sorry, fishies. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, there should be a second one. Where'd the second one go? Oh, here it is. I was going to say, I thought I killed 2 of them. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing what must be done for me, not for you, unfortunately. Okay, let's get that here. Again, I feel like there's a couple that okay, I was going to say, I feel like I've killed more than 5. Okay, let's just keep on killing them. Actually, you know, starting a fish farm is kind of an interesting idea. I've never done that in this game. I wonder if that is even something you could do, or if that's like breeding fish. I don't know if that's possible or not. But that's kind of a fascinating idea, I feel like. Okay. Sorry, fishies. Can you eat kelp in this game too? I know you can cook kelp. Here it is, I was gonna say. Alright, let's get some kelp too while I'm at it. Okay, that's not getting anything, actually. Alright, hopefully 13 is enough for now, at least for the time being it should be. I don't want to waste them raw though, so I'm still going to eat the zombie flesh for the time being. I think it's 2.5. Is it 2.5 for raw salmon? I can't remember. Try and get some more seeds while I'm at it too. I'm going to turn this pumpkin into pumpkin seeds, so I can start growing some pumpkins as well. Ooh, I hear a parrot. I still don't know how to capture a parrot, but hello. What do I do to capture you? I do not know. Okay. Yeah, I think these are good dimensions for a start, and I think I'm going to expand it a little bit. So these are basically like the bases that are going to hold it up, quote unquote, hold it up. And then I think I'm going to have it just expand a little beyond the bases, right? Maybe like 2 in each direction. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to cook up the salmon. And make it daytime. Okay, let's go chop down some more trees. Another thing I might want to do in this episode, start replanting some of these oak trees. I'm definitely, why are these still out here? Weird. Chopping down a lot more than I'm planting right now. one thing I think I should point out is my intention for this series right now is to release an episode every single morning, every single day. So I can't remember if I talked about this on a previous episode or not, but I felt like what my niche could be, because I'm doing live form content, right? A lot of other Minecraft YouTubers, if you will, right? They have less frequent release schedules. And that doesn't mean they're not putting in a lot of work. What I mean is, like, they have highly edited videos that take a lot of time to film and edit, right? That probably release, like, what, once a week, once every 10 days. Y'all know what I mean. So I was thinking, like, well, what about that Minecraft fix in between those release schedules? So I was like, well, mining with Ryan. Why not? You know what I mean? So I was thinking that could be like a niche. And if that's the case, I was thinking, like, man, I really got to do this every single day. So that's kind of my intention, is I'm going to try and release one episode every single day of Mining with Ryan. Just kind of string it together and just try and kind of get people invested just by consistency alone. Okay, so what I think, I'm actually going to go ahead and come and place some more blocks over here, I think. I want them to be... Actually, come to think of it, when I originally planned this, I wanted it to be 10 high. Isn't that what I was saying? 10 above sea level? Oh, sorry about that. That is what I had originally said, so maybe I should follow through on that. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me just make sure I did my math right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, it's correct. Also, I don't have enough health or food right now to be jumping down like that over and over again. Okay. So I want to follow through on that 10 high thing, so that's what we're going to do. Which means I got to chop down a lot of wood. Okay, got the cooked salmon. Okay, so this one is 2 high, 3, 4, 5. Oops, wrong way. 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think I'm 8 high on this one. Oh, missed. Oh well. Alright, let's see. I don't know. This isn't going to tell me how much it gives me, but that's alright. Okay, let's go chop down some more wood. This episode is going to be a lot of rinse and repeat. Get a bunch of oak wood, go build. Get a bunch of oak wood, go build. And this is where it turns into acacia. Okay. By the way, I do have, I think, another bad habit that I had last season that I'm trying to get out of a little bit is saying that I'm going to do something in the coming episodes and, oh, that's a pig. I was like, what is that? And then not actually following through on that. So this season, I'm trying to be much more careful. If I say I'm going to do something in the next episode or two, I'm going to do it. So right now, I have 100% sure I know what I'm going to be doing next episode. And what I'm going to be doing next episode is I'm going to build the skeleton. So I found the skeleton spawner, right, last episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an XP farm based off the skeleton spawner. And I'm going to kind of... What are you doing, doggy? Why are you standing next to me like this? I'm going to kind of decorate the area around the skeleton spawner as well, right? So, I think both the build in today's episode and the build in tomorrow's episode are going to be kind of functional, if you will, where I'm getting farms, right? Farms going that are going to kind of make it easier to have resources so I don't have to spend as much time collecting resources, right? So, or leveling up or whatever, right? So that's kind of the intention of, besides building and genuinely wanting to build these things, right? I think today and tomorrow's episode is about functionality and just making it easier for me later on in the series. And I think having farms like this, especially because so far, I mean, y'all know I've been having to hunt every episode and dedicate time to have to go like find animals and stuff. Which we don't want to have to be doing that every episode and getting out of the way of the main thing. So, anyways, tomorrow's episode I am going to be working on the skeleton spawner. And I'm going to, as the build, as part of that skeleton spawner, right, I'm going to build the XP farm, which is one thing in itself, but I have to do more than just that. Like, I feel like I have to decorate it. So I'm going to build like a decorated little base around the skeleton spawner. Also, let's see. I'm at 5 food. Let's see how much is... Okay, so it's 3. The salmon is 3 food. So that's the plan for tomorrow's episode, is we are going down to the skeleton spawner, and it is going to be so nice to have a unlimited supply of arrows so early on in the season. It is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for that. It's funny, in today's episode, I keep like going over and checking the sound settings over and over again because I'm all, after last episode, I'm all paranoid. I was like, okay, it's not muted, right? Okay, since I see this cow, I'm just gonna kill it. I'm sorry. Oh, my inventory's full. Oops. What can let's place down all these oak saplings real quick. There. Okay, let's go empty out my inventory. Actually, it's really nice having this build up in the sky because I can always just look up and know which direction to go. Okay. And since I'm back over here and I have nearly 2 stacks worth of oak logs, why don't I just go ahead and do some more building? Let's go ahead and cook these. So maybe I should put them in this one. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know if it's enough. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I believe that one is 10 high. Looks like it matches. Let's head on over to this one. Ooh, I missed. Okay, this is 1, 2. Let's place dirt down. 1, 2, or 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Go ahead and eat some salmon real quick. Yeah, I think this is enough, which is good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Then let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now, let me build some ladders so I stop having to jump down over and over again. And that is something I'm going to have to consider with this build as well, is like, how do I want to get up to the farm in the first place, right? That is something to consider. Maybe I do just build a ladder in the middle. For now, I'm just going to put a ladder just up on the side of one of these, to be honest, but I will have to consider that. Okay, let's go ahead and build some ladders. Okay. That's actually not enough. You know, I was going for a walk earlier today, and I was thinking, man, like, life is so difficult sometimes. Does anyone else relate to that? Like, it's so hard to do things correctly. One of the things that I was thinking about is kind of the more quiet moments during this. It's like, how do you handle those, right? Because every once in a while, if you're doing live form content, like, there's going to be moments of silence, there's going to be dull moments, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, how do you handle that? Okay, I think I want to, for now, I'm just going to build a layer here. Oops, did not mean to place that down there, but that's okay. So I want to go two out in each direction. 1, 2, and then 2 out in this direction as well. 1, 2, and then just kind of close out like that. Okay. Yeah, in those moments of silence, it is kind of interesting. What do you do? What do you do in those moments of silence? I don't know. Hang on. Okay, I think this is correct. Right, it's 2 beyond this way. And yeah, it should be 2 beyond this way as well, because I already matched it on that one. Hopefully I didn't mess that up, but... Alright, let's just go ahead and build our way out here real quick. Okay, and I seem to be out of wood, so let's just build some ladders this way, because I blocked the other ladder. I blocked the other ladder. Okay. Just to make sure. This is 2 out. Yep, it's 2 out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, good. Let's go get some more wood. And I'm not necessarily committing to using oak wood for that platform, but for now I just kind of want to build it out, you know what I mean? And then once I build it out, I can kind of decide how I want to set up the farm and kind of set up multiple layers for the farm. That verticality aspect, right? I want to have multiple levels of farms as part of the build. Okay. This is actually also a moment that I feel like there's a couple things that you can do to handle the quote-unquote quieter moments. Number one, if you did live streams, right, which I am considering, strongly considering doing live streams every 5th episode, right? So like episode 5, episode 10, episode 15, episode 20, etc. Just doing it as like a live stream episode. And then, because then you have chat to talk to, right? Like if there's a moment of silence, someone says something in chat. And what I found really interesting is even when I first started mining with Ryan, right? I wanted to do it as a live stream exclusive series. And to be honest, the reason I didn't like doing that in the end was because all day at work, right, I had to deal with people, right? And kind of be put on the spot, you know what I mean? And have to communicate and blah, 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 stuff like that. So then having to go home and then live stream and have to do the same thing and have that pressure of being with people, it's like, dude, I need a mental break, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I stopped making it a live stream exclusive series after about 15 episodes. Because I was like, you know, this is a little bit too much pressure at that time in my life. That's kind of how I felt. Now, that's not saying that's not saying that can't be something that happens in the future. It's just circumstances have to be a little different. You know what I mean? And, but I think a good compromise to that for now would be to do a live stream every 5th episode, right? Have some sort of, oh, and what I was going to say is I was kind of amazed when I was doing those. Like, even when I had just started my channel, there was usually like 1 or 2 people like in the chat, like watching the video. I was like, damn, I can't believe people are actually coming to this. Yeah, it was kind of fascinating how that worked out. I'll go explore that sometime in the future. But yeah, I was like, I really like that. The fact that I think there's a lot of people, a certain level of viewer, like a certain niche of viewer that likes watching really small channels on live stream. But I think for now what I could do, and I need to set it up and kind of figure out how I want to do it, but I do think I like that idea of having every 5th episode being a live stream episode. I'm not committing to that yet, but that is something that I'm considering, and I'm definitely perhaps going to work towards making that happen. So that could be a way to kind of maybe fill some quiet times, right? It's like, oh, you have a chat that you can talk with and blah, blah, blah. Just go back and forth with. I know one of the first viewers that I had was from like Australia, and we were just talking about like different foods. There's where I placed all those. That's funny. We were just talking about like different foods from like Australia and stuff that I live in the USA, so that I've never dealt with or would never have eaten, but it was kind of fascinating, you know what I mean? Or never had the chance to eat. Stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. And then the other thing that I was thinking of, and to an extent I already did that in this episode, where I talked about the odd thing that YouTube is doing, where it's suddenly playing ambient noise videos after I've fallen asleep, like it knows I'm asleep or something, which is creepy as all get out. But that was kind of like a story. Like I feel like there always has to be some sort of genuineness, right, to the video and to the content that you're making. But at the same time, if you want to have entertaining content that people will watch, especially if you'll do it in live form, then you have to have not just one story, but a couple stories pre-ready. You know what I mean? And this whole thing about the live form or the ambient noise videos that are playing, like that's been something, like I've been telling that to people in real life too. You know what I mean? So that's not like that was a story I decided to tell in today's episode, but it's kind of like that sort of thing. Like I feel like I should go into every episode with like, I say 3 stories to tell, which is kind of a difficult prospect, and I have no other stories to tell right now that I can think of, but like having that pre-prepared, I almost feel like you want that pre-prepared as like a backup, because you want the episode to be genuine, and you want to tell the things that you want to tell from a genuine point of view. But at the same time, there are going to be awkward moments, and there's going to be quiet moments, so I feel like if suddenly you get to one of those moments, right, and you can't think of a damn thing to say, well, then you can have, that's when you can have the stories kind of as a backup, if you will. So it's kind of fascinating how that all works, and I think from my point of view, that's something I need to be a little better at, a little more prepared. And I think I'll just learn that with time, right? Dude, I love the new, I don't know if every wolf is this color now, or if if this is just a different breed of wolf, depending on, like, where you are. Like, what type of biome you're in, but I really like the new color of the wolf. But I hope they didn't totally get rid of the other color either. If they did, honestly, it doesn't really matter that much, but... Alright, I'm too lazy to build my way up to the rest of that tree. Let's see, so I have quite a decent amount of wood, so I think that'll do for now. So let's go ahead and get back over to the build. It also looks like it's about to be nighttime. I was actually a little bit nervous at the start of today's episode too, because I did commit to the idea of filming one every single day. And suddenly, once you commit to that idea, it's like if you're doing it without committing to it, it's like not stressful, but then you like commit to it, you're like, oh, like it kind of adds stress to it. It's kind of fascinating. And I'm all about it, y'all. Like, I ain't trying to not do it every day, because I am trying to do it every day. But I think just because today was the first episode after I committed to doing it every day, I was a little more nervous than usual. Let's make it daytime. Don't need to mess around. Which is okay. I think the only thing you can really do when you're nervous is just to go onward. You know what I mean? Like, what else can you do when you're nervous? You just have to go. You just have to do it anyways when you're nervous, you know? That's just kind of life. It's not always easy. Okay, let's go 2 out in this direction. Two out in this direction. By the way, I really like having the music on as well, because that's another thing that can kind of fill the quote-unquote silence moment, or silent moments. Unless they decide that that's a strikeable offense, which they haven't so far, but then I'll stop. But as long as they are cool with me playing the music in these videos, like, I'ma do it, basically. Yeah, I think it also just adds to the game a little bit. Like, it just shows up when you don't expect it, and it's really peaceful, and it's just kind of a vibe, you know? Alright, 2 out this way. There's still a lot of questions with this build, honestly. Now that the platform's pretty much built, I think what I'll do next is I'll just place down all the dirt and kind of place down where I want everything to be. But I guess I should finish building the platform before I do that. But yeah, even if the builds aren't like totally perfect or totally incredible each episode, I'm just challenging myself to do things in ways that I've never done them before. Like, historically, I build a farm. It's like, okay, well, I just build a little farm on the ground. It's like, no, don't do that. You have to try something different. So now I'm building an elevated farm in the air that has multiple layers. Like, that's so new. That's so different for me. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay. Let's go ahead real quick. Kind of get these on the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to kind of, you know, give it some sort of structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, let's start placing dirt. And I feel like if that's the wall, you definitely want one might not be enough. I feel like you almost want 2 layers actually. So like if this is the wall, let me just use oak plank here to kind of get a wall going, if you will. I feel like I actually want a couple of layers. Right, so 1, 2 out in this direction, and then 1, 2 out in this direction. So this right here, I think, is where I want it to start. Right, and then here, oh yeah, so I think I would build paths on the side here. So there would be paths like on the sides here. So the water would be fine. So I think in terms of a carrot farm, this is how I would do it. Right, so then you have the water again, and this might not be the most efficient thing ever, but actually, honestly, that's a good point. Maybe I should actually reconsider where I place the water. Like I'll do 3 layers. I'll do 3 layers of carrots. Right, 3 layers of carrots. Then water. I definitely don't have enough lapis lazuli, but I kind of like the idea of using lapis on the outside here. So then we got 3 layers again. And then we can have the water layer right here. Then, interesting. Maybe over here is where I can elevate it, right? So, let's just get a theoretical wall going here. So this corner or this side is where you can go upstairs, if you will. Hell, maybe I could just have a little staircase. Like a literal traditional staircase between levels. Except I probably want a little bit of length, or a little more distance. Two. So it kind of goes alongside the farm here. Oops. And then the second level, so then I have 2 here. Okay, I think this works out. So I have 2 spaces here, right, on the outside. I want 2 here. Okay. Okay, I seem to be out of dirt. So time to go get more resources. But I kind of like what I have as a start here. Little scared to do this. Oh, made it. All right. Let's go. So I need to get more dirt, which I might have more dirt already, to be honest. Let's see. There's some dirt is. Oh yeah, I have plenty of dirt. Okay. I also need to build some buckets. Let's just build 5 for now. 5 buckets, let's fill them up with water. I think these are the first buckets I've made. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's just kind of build my way up for now. Okay, so then I have 2 on each side. Perfect. Get a stack of that. Do I have a hoe on me? I do have a hoe on me. I was gonna say, honestly, like, I should actually just start planting some of these carrots right now. So I can actually, like, well, start my farm and have more than just 1 carrot growing. I mean, I know it'll happen eventually anyways, but I definitely don't want any running water, because the noise of running water is very annoying. Alright, right, oh, that's not the hoe. Now we just wait for this to hydrate. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's going to be in this one instead. Perfect. Alright, do good, carrot, do good. I'm going to go make it daytime. Okay, still 5 salmon. Okay, this is looking alright. Not bad, not bad. It kind of looks like a bowl. Kind of looks like an animal, actually. Like, those are the legs, like this is the body. Okay. Alright. Do I have any of the wheat seeds on me? You know what, Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build some more ladders so I don't have to construct and deconstruct that dirt pile every single time. There. Okay. Obviously this pile is going to get destroyed eventually, but for now, that makes it easier. Let's go get those wheat seeds. I think I had at least a few here. Maybe they're in this one? I swore I had some. But yeah, pumpkin seeds. Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, let's just get this wheat growing as well. I think I'm going to do pumpkins and then watermelon on the next level here. I'm really loving the idea of having lapis. Hey, let's go. Lapis lazuli as the ground here, which I know is not realistic right now. Oh, also I realize if I actually have a whole layer of ground, right, whether it's lapis or something else, because I don't think it can be lapis right now, this actually has to start 1 higher up as well, so. Right, so that has to start there, and it'll go up from there. Okay. Alright, we are officially nearly an hour into this episode. Yeah, what can I do? Guess for now, do I have any andesite left? If I don't have any andesite left, I might just have to do oak wood as the floor. But I feel like andesite goes well with a lot of different things. Okay, I do have 40. Honestly, I might have to go mine some andesite real quick. Let's see how that looks. Before I commit to going to mine andesite, let's see how it looks. And I think eventually I'll replace andesite with lapis lazuli, but I simply do not have enough lapis lazuli right now. Yeah, I think it'll work. So that's what I'll do for now. We will do lapis, or andesite, polished andesite, as the floor here on the side. Oh man, I want it to be lapis so bad. In good time it will be. Alright, so we're going back down into the caves. Y'all buckle up, because it seems like this is going to be a long-ass episode. Okay. I do have 3 cooked steaks there, okay. Definitely still a little bit low on food, but that's alright. Don't think this should be too long of a detour here. Hopefully, I'm trying to think of like where this is compared to that, because I seem to think it's like over in this direction, and that's honestly a little misleading, that pillar that I originally made. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I'm right. No, but there is a little mini cave right there. Okay, I'm not right. Apparently it is actually over here. Whoa, what the? Oh, it's the armadillo. Dude, I keep hearing that armadillo and thinking it's a witch. Okay. Oh, dude, this looks cute. Oh my god, that looks freaking adorable. I don't know why, but I really like that. And here we are, one with nature. Any andesite in here? Yes, let's go. LFG, baby. Probably not quite enough, though, so I definitely want to go dig a little bit more. Hey, let's just do it right here. Do I have any torches or coal on me? No, I do not. Hey, look at this. Speak of the devil. Good timing. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, you know, last season I would dedicate entire episodes just to gathering resources. Because, like, oh, if I have resources, then I can, like, make builds, right? But realistically, I don't think that's necessarily satisfying for the viewer to watch. So I feel like you want to... This season, I'm taking the attitude that if I'm building something, I just have to go, and I don't have the resources for it, then I just have to go get those resources. And obviously, you have to be somewhat rational about that, because it's, oh, what is this? New cave, let's go. You have to be somewhat rational about that, because you can't, like I can't spend, like, 10 hours getting enough lapis lazuli to freaking... I mean, I don't know if it would take that long, but, you know, I have to be a little bit realistic about it. Let's just get this iron since I'm here. Let's see, so my inventory is pretty much full. Let's just So yeah, basically I would spend entire episodes just like getting resources and not building anything, and then I just like, would I ever even use those resources? Like, there was probably a lot of times that I just didn't. You know what I mean? And it's stuff like that that I want to avoid this season. Let me see if I can't come down here and see if I have any andesite just left over in this chest that I have in this direction. So this episode, there is going to be no resource collection specific episodes. What can I deposit here? It's all about building. And obviously getting resources when I need them. Kind of want the rest of that stuff. Okay. Basically, all I'm trying to say is there's no excuse for not building something in an episode. Right? That's all I'm trying to say. In my eyes, there's not an excuse for that. So you just got to do it no matter what. Let's go ahead and get the andesite from right here. By the way, there's another thing that I want to talk about. Here's something that I can talk about. So, one of the kind of constructive criticisms that I've gotten at work, which, you know, constructive criticism is interesting. I think there's such a way to deliver it, and sometimes my work does not deliver it in a graceful way. And I think there is a graceful way that you can deliver something like constructive criticism. But one of the constructive criticisms that I've gotten is that I'm not precise enough in my communication. And I am genuinely curious. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm always down for constructive criticism. So, if there's any sort of habits, like communication habits, that when I'm recording here that you think are worth trying to overcome as a viewer, like you're like a viewer, like, hey, maybe this is not the best habit that he has, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Because I want to be better. I always want to be better and get better. So, and I think this season is better already than season one. Just because I'm forcing myself to build every single time, right? That is better. That is an improvement alone. That by itself. But I'm all about constructive criticism if it's delivered in a impactful, helpful way. My work has definitely failed at that at times. It's really a very sensitive topic. Because I do want to get better, and I think everyone wants to get better deep down. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. Everyone has things that they can improve upon. And as a business, if you're trying to get the most out of your employees, of course you have to help them improve on their weaknesses. It's very tough. It's very tough to do it the right way. So y'all, if you have any advice, like, I'm all ears. Just like, episode 1, somebody said, hey, I think this is a little bit too quiet. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I appreciate that. Although, ironically, that's kind of what led to me accidentally having my microphone on mute last episode, because I was trying to adjust my microphone settings. And that's, like, literally that's what left it on mute, because I was trying to adjust it, and I just accidentally left it on mute. So, it's kind of funny how that works. But nonetheless, I think that's good criticism anyways, because now my microphone's turned up a little bit. Just the entire volume settings are a little bit changed. Alright, let's head back over to the build. And I'm always down for that sort of deal. I really am. Make me better. Help me make me better. if that makes any sense. Ooh. Oh, let's go. LFG, baby. Wow, this is fascinating. This is fascinating. Dare I attack these guys? This is the first one that I've come across this season. I do have full armor. I do have the high ground. Okay. Having a little bit of a standoff. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't shoot at me. Okay, okay, okay. You're lucky this time. I'll be back for you another time. I don't want to risk losing all my levels right now. And all my resources. Especially because I feel like I could get myself down into the cave and just kind of, you know, get myself trapped and killed by those guys. Okay. All right. Back here we are. With plenty of andesite to go around. Oops. Yeah, in Season 1, one of my favorite things in Season 1 is I had like a continuous battle going on with those guys. And I was victorious sometimes, they were victorious sometimes, but every single time I killed those guys, I would place their banner down where I defeated them. Like as like a way to show off, like, ha, beat ya. Get wrecked. Oh yeah, I totally want that to be Lapis, but alas, for now, we must settle for andesite, which I'm a-okay with, because I really like the look of andesite. Okay, let's go ahead and just uproot that. The other thing is, there's no saying that this staircase has to be wooden planks like that. Okay, I think this is a fair enough level to start it at. So, for now, I'm still just going to do wooden planks, but... I think this is high enough for a second floor, so let's go ahead and just kind of... Man, I'm afraid I won't have enough andesite here, actually. I might not have grabbed enough. Okay, I think... Let's see... Yeah, I think that's okay. A little low, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Awesome, okay. And then you can be on the second floor right here. then I think I'll do the same thing where I'll do 3 water, 3 water, 3. Okay. Yeah, oh man, I'm not gonna have enough. Darn it. I guess we're headed back to the caves again. Oh well, you live and you learn, right? What can you do? Alright. Also, I'm getting kind of low on food again. How are we looking over here? Well, now it's probably not going to grow at all because it's dark, but let's just like... There. Much better. Okay, no food there. Alright. Well, I guess I'll take those apples while I'm at it. How are we looking? Looking a little incomplete at the moment, but that's okay. Any animals that I can kill along the way. I'm definitely not killing those sea turtles. That's just too cruel. There's no way I could do that. Yeah, I don't think the squids actually provide any food. I'm definitely not killing the chicken. Look at it, it's just too cute. I couldn't possibly hurt that guy. Alright, let's see it. Can I get birth? For the first time all season. This was another running gag last season, always trying to... Oh, tough luck. I do see some salmons over there. Sorry, y'all, you're out of luck. Oh, that guy survived. One of these episodes I'm going to have to go fishing. Just get a fishing rod, try and see if I can't get some like enchanted goodies, you know how it is. Damn, I fucked that guy up. Holy shit, what did he drop? What is that? I really did fuck that guy up. He dropped bone meal? That's interesting. Oh, sorry. Dude, I fucked him up so hard, dude, that he dropped additional goodies. It seems like if you double tap, yeah, if you double tap W when you're underwater, you can actually gain some speed. Oh, I missed them. Okay. Sorry, guys. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, let's just get these last two here. are out of here. I think that should definitely set me up for food for the rest of the episode, I think. Probably shouldn't have to hunt anymore. Okay, am I heading the right direction? I seem to be a little lost. I think it's over here, maybe? Bruh. Okay, not over here. I have to follow the landmarks. Like, I know wherever that pillar is, it's over in this direction. Oh, goodness. I already see a skeleton and a spider. Very scary. Oh, yeah, this bamboo could be a landmark as well that I use. Alright, let's just get on down. Oh, wait. I can cook the salmon down there. Oh my good god, what just attacked me? Was it a spider? Looks like it was a spider. Wow, dude, this dude is a fucking spider with a vengeance. Jesus, dude, he wanted me bad. He wanted revenge for all those salmon. He's like, how dare you attack those salmon? Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and cook this, Oh, don't mind if I do. I think I actually put this there in the beginning of the episode. Alright, so let's cook that salmon and then let's get some andesite. But I hate to do this, guys. I'm actually gonna BRB for like 2 minutes, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, those are pretty much cooked now. Now let's go get some andesite. This episode's going on a little longer than I was expecting it to, right? Like, I always try and keep it... Really, I'd love for every episode to be like an hour, but right now, the way I do it, it's just not realistic. I think as the series goes on, And as I kind of have better resource collecting capabilities and just more resources in general, then the episodes are going to be shorter in length. But for now, sometimes an episode's going to have to go long. Like at the very, very longest, I would want an episode to be an hour and a half. However, because of the rule that I have, right, like in today's episode, obviously I have to go beyond that, which is okay. But you'll notice I would love to keep the episodes down in length. Okay. So let's place that there. But today this build's taken a while, which is totally fine. Again, I'm going to finish this build in today's episode. Okay, looks like I have a full stack. Oh, lapis, let's go, LFG, baby. Oh, this is a good one, too. $55 whole lapis. Imagine if I had a fortune pick for that. The cool thing is I'm honestly pretty close to reality already that I can start getting fortune pickaxes, right? And just enchanted tools in general. Like I'm close to that point already. I'm already level 28. I just need to get some obsidian and it's a reality. Alright, where are we at? We are at just over 2 stacks. I just want to get a little bit more than that just to be safe, because I definitely don't want to come back down here again if I can avoid it. If I have to, I will. I'm also super hungry right now. So here's what we'll say. What kind of food do y'all like to eat? I love raw fish. Okay, raw tuna. Raw tuna is my favorite, honestly, hands down. I could eat raw tuna every single day and be totally happy. I also love shrimp. Obviously not raw shrimp. Alright, I think 3 stacks will do. Back to the surface we go. Let's just, yeah, I can leave those 2 salmon down there. This doesn't seem like the right direction. I have to go this way. But yeah, I love sushi, but more than sushi, I love ahi tuna bowls, right? So I don't know if anyone else in the USA can relate to this, but like I basically go to bowl restaurants all the time. Like whether it's like Chipotle or an ahi tuna bowl place or Naf Naf Grill. Oh my God, there's a skeleton right there. Like that's basically just like part of my diet now. Like I love that type of place. I know there's more than just that. I kind of, oh, like Qdoba. I love Qdoba. Although there really isn't any Qdobas too close to my house, so a lot of times that's more like a rare treat for me. Oh, I love those BB Bop Grill. I don't know if anyone's gone to BB Bop Grill. Love BB Bop. Fantastic tasting. And then I love the bowl places, right? And then I love when that just appears in the distance, but I also love sandwich places. So the big ones for me, actually there was a long time ago I really loved Subway, which is funny because I actually don't like Subway as much anymore. And I know people have always hated on Subway, but man, Subway was my jam for a long ass time, and now I basically never go there. I still like it when I go there, though. That's the thing. Like, I just don't go there, but when I do go there, like, honestly, it's pretty good. And then after Subway, I was obsessed with Jimmy John's. Love me some Jimmy John's, right? Then, though, I found Jersey Mike's, which is probably my favorite sandwich place now. Jersey Mike's, I would say. Um, and more recently, and I still like Jersey Mike's more than Potbelly's, especially because Potbelly's is kind of far away from where I live, to be honest. But um, love Potbelly's. Now, Jersey Mike's is still my favorite, but it's kind of funny how that's like evolved. How do I want to do this? I'll think about that in a minute, but let's finish placing this ceiling here. Have to think of, I think there is the right place to, okay, yeah, that's where I can start the ceiling. Okay. It's kind of funny how my sandwich thing has evolved over the years, but yeah, basically give me a bowl, give me raw fish, give me sandwiches, like I am set for life. The other thing is kind of interesting. I love chicken. I love chicken. I've always loved chicken, and I've had some discussions with people about like the texture of chicken, which I find kind of fascinating that some people struggle with the texture of chicken, and I just in my entire life I've never once thought that. So it's kind of interesting or fascinating how different people kind of have different things that they're, you know, that they're accepting of and that they like. At the same time, I usually try to avoid red meats, right? So I don't have like a rule that like I don't eat red meat or, oh, you know what I just realized? If this ceiling down here is andesite, I feel like the ceiling up there should also be andesite. Oh no. Oh, that's kind of comical actually. So let's just go ahead and think this through, okay? So 3 high, I believe this one is 3 high, right? One, oh, oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. So I'd want to do the same thing on the next floor. 3 high, which means andesite would start, if I can get up there, it would start right here. And I'd want an entire another layer of andesite, I feel like. Just to be consistent. Which means I definitely do not have enough andesite. Very sad. Do I have any iron on me? No. I don't need to waste one of the diamonds on a shovel yet. Okay, so let's just kind of get this. Do I really want to just do oak planks for the wall? I don't know, man. And how's it look? I guess it looks alright. For now, I'm just going to do oak planks for the wall. For better or for worse. Unless it's a challenge, because I'm still going to be doing building challenges going forward. I'm gonna be doing building challenges, and basically what I come up with is what I come up with. And no adjustments, right? Like if I have like 2 hours to build X, then whatever I come up with, that's just how it's gonna stay. Now, this is not a building challenge. This is just, I'm just building this basically. So basically, in a thing, something like this, if I'd come back and decide, I don't think that was a great thing, I want to adjust this, like that's totally fine. And I want to make the world look as good as possible, right? So no, my kitty is meowing outside my door right now. She wants attention. Might have to go let her in a minute. Okay, I think this is fine. One thing I realized, this ceiling actually probably has to be one higher than it is. Because it would be like this. So, because the dirt itself, remember, there's a layer for the dirt, so that actually has to be one higher. So it has to be like this. This would be like this. Oh my god, I need so much more andesite. No. Oops. So yeah, the layer of dirt would start here. 2 over, right? So this is where the dirt would be. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I think I lined that up correctly to the other one. Let's just... No, I did not, apparently. Okay, how did I fail to line that up correctly? Let's see. Whatever. Apparently, I have to start it at the adjacent corner of that. Okay. So it has to start right there. Which I guess makes sense, come to think of it. Okay, yep, this is all making sense. However, this all needs to be... Oh, I don't have a shovel yet. Okay. Let's get that. Build a crafting table. Sure, we can build a shovel on these 3. Why not? Okay. Let's just get rid of those. Okay. And I think it would be like this. Perfect. Okay, that would be oak wood on the corner, so I gotta go get more oak wood as well. Okay. Oh, good. I still have plenty of oak wood. I thought I was running out of oak logs, I mean, or oak planks. Oh, this wall is not built yet. Okay, interesting. So basically, though, this is the layer that the andesite would have to be at. Not here. Yep. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, cool. Let's just get some torches up here. want any don't want any mobs spawning on me. Let's place that down. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, I have enough dirt. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, you know, another thing I realized I have to answer is how do you even get into this in the first place? Like, I still don't have a proper entrance built to this. Oh look, hello Mr. Creeper. I see you. Oh, I see 2 creepers down there. That's a little scary. Little bit scary. We already had 1 creeper explosion today. That messed that up. Don't need any more. Alright guys, so for the 20 billionth time this episode, it's time to go collect some resources. Alright. Shouldn't have too many more resources to get, actually. Oh nice, I do have another. Let's actually, let's place all the andesite while I have the chance to. Okay. Let's take that back. Get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. So yeah, I basically just need the ceilings left worth of andesite, so I probably, just to be safe, want to get maybe like 3 stacks again. Okay. Sweet, alright, back down we go. How y'all doing? Looking pretty good, to be honest. It's getting there. I think this is the way out. Oh, not quite. Okay, I see a skeleton. I'm a little afraid. I'm just gonna run, honestly. Like, this might have been a bad idea. For now, just keep on running, keep on following the light. Get my cooked salmon so I have full health. Okay. Swim underwater. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. You can go so much faster. Double clicking W. Oh boy. A lot of skeletons over there. A lot of everything, actually. Look for the bamboo. Okay. I might have just gone the wrong way, actually, but I think I did just go the wrong way. But nonetheless, looks like there's andesite down here, so I will take it. I'll leave that iron for now. Come back to get it another time. Actually, I kind of want to get this andesite in here too. This is driving me crazy not being able to see how much I've gotten. Oh no, we found the frickin' gravel again. So I have a question. Has anyone here ever seen Jesus Christ Superstar? I've been listening to a lot of the music from that lately. It's so good. Like, I can't even. Like, I'm listening to the original 1970 version of it too. And then also a couple other versions, just like the various different interpretations of it throughout the years. I remember I went to it in, I can't remember the exact year, 2018, 2019, I don't know, sometime like 5, 6 years ago I went and saw it with my family. And it was really good. The only problem I had with it is like it was, the version that I saw was unnecessarily loud. I think it was like, holy shit, like I feel like I'm at like a freaking rock concert with like 90 decibels or some shit, like some ridiculous decibel amount. It was really good, but I was like, dude, I was not like prepared for that sort of like, yeah, I don't know, that was kind of my complaint of it, but like since then, just every once in a while I just get back into the music of it. And I have been doing the original 1970 version, and there's just something so kind of, I don't know, like I guess, I don't know if genuine's the right word, but it's so kind of like human, if you will. So many of the modern productions, which are awesome, are so built up, but like the original 1971, there's just something so genuine and unprofessional is not the right word that I'm looking for. That's not the right word that I'm looking for, but kind of like, that is kind of the word I'm looking for a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that like in a mean way, but it just feels like human instead of like some corporate mumbo jumbo BS overly touched up sort of deal. That's kind of what I want to keep out of mining with Ryan too, is I want it to feel human. What am I trying to, okay, so I have the andesite. Let's go back to the build now. This entire time that I've been playing, like the last hour though, I've had those songs like stuck in my head. I was like, dude, I want to sing it. I want to listen to it. I want to rock out to it. But it's like, ah, nope, can't do that. Not right now. Gotta wait till I'm done filming this episode. Y'all know the first thing I'm gonna do though. Listen to some Jesus Christ Superstar. Let's see. The other musical, and to be honest, I've never really been someone that's like been into musicals or anything like that, but the other one that I did get into and listen to beyond just watching it, right, is Hamilton. Like, oh, the songs from Hamilton are so good. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I freaking love the songs from Hamilton. Oh, Mr. Armadillo. Armadillo, when are you gonna learn that you don't have to be afraid of me? Oh, shit. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there's just something so kind of like motivational about him. Oh my god, I can't English anymore. No, now I'm placing the wrong blocks again. I've found Hamilton to be very motivational, and just the whole story of just pushing yourself to your limits and just giving 100%. And I know it's romanticized a little bit, but just giving your 100% in life all the time. I love that idea. Someone who just works so hard. And then the other thing is I've always liked to write. So one of Hamilton's big thing is that he liked to write. So I kind of found that pretty relatable. I love to write. I love to plan things out through writing. And I've had kind of a weird thing over the years of at times trying to adopt various technological ways of like keeping a calendar or planning, stuff like that. And over and over again, I find that I just come back to like writing in a notebook, that I just like it better than anything that's provided, that's available online. Oh, this song's so peaceful. Okay, I think I'm gonna have enough here. Here's another thing to talk about. Does anyone get a ton of spam calls all the time? I just got one right now. Like my phone's on silent. I always keep my phone on silent, but like I don't know how anyone really expects you like to pick up the phone. Like my rule of thumb is I pick up the phone if it's someone that I know and have their contact saved. You know what I mean? Because then it's somebody that like yes, like I have your contact saved for a reason and like I want to talk to you for a reason. But outside of that, like if it's some unknown number, like they can either leave a message or I'm not going to pick up. You know what I mean? Does anyone else feel that way? That's kind of my philosophy is like, okay, now I have to go get oak wood, by the way. And up here is definitely a little plain up here, so I gotta think about what to do with regards to that as well. There actually was a couple times though that's backfired on me in the corporate world because on your corporate email, like the right thing to do is to have your phone number on there, right? And I was always stubborn. I was like, I don't want a freaking corporate phone. Like, hell no. So I always just put my personal phone number on there because, like, when I get stubborn about something, y'all, like, in my mind, it's hard to change. So I was like, no, I'm not having a corporate phone number. And a lot of my other coworkers were like, no, I don't want people calling me on my personal phone, which I guess makes sense, but it's kind of one of those things that actually makes sense if you think about it. But since I was a stubborn asshole, I was like, no, I have one phone, and that's my phone. But with that, there's a couple times that people throughout the company would call me, and I'd be like, what is this random ass number? Like, I'm not picking this up. And then I would get an email like 10 minutes later, like, hey, I called you. I'm such and such. Like, I need your help. I'm like, oh, whoops. But I still stand by my whole thing. And I feel like the only reason I have that is because so many of the calls you get are scams or people trying to sell you something. I wish that wasn't the case, but I still just was never about. I remember one time my company switched offices, right? So one time they're like, okay, everyone, now that we're switching offices, we're gonna set everyone up with a office phone. I was like, nope, nope, still no. The guy came around, was setting up everyone else's. I was like, yeah, don't do that for me. I was like, go to the next person, please. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And that's definitely one thing. I don't know if it's a weakness. I think there's two ways you can look at it. You can call my stubbornness being set in being you can call it being set in your ways as like a negative thing, or you can call it kind of standing up for what you believe in. You know what I mean? Or like being firm in who you are, right? I think there's a positive and a negative spin to that, because sometimes you do have to stand up for who you are and what you stand for. But other times in life, it's like, did I really have to be a stubborn, like, 90-year-old man and not get a work phone? Apparently I did. So you know how it is. Y'all know how it goes. I've always been stubborn, though. I can't help myself. Like, when I'm willing to listen to someone, like, I'm willing to listen to them. But if I'm not willing, like, it's different on different things. It's like I go into certain situations with different attitudes, right? So sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm all for, like, you tell me what to do. Like, yeah, like, great. And then other times I'm just like, no, I know it's right. This is right, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing it my way. So it goes back and forth. And when I was talking about constructive criticism earlier and how sometimes I've had it delivered kind of poorly, I have, don't get me wrong, but also sometimes I can take things poorly as well. Like, I admit that because I'm stubborn and I have strong opinions about certain things, right? So it all, it's always important to listen to both sides of the story. And I admit that there are times in fact, in reality, everyone is biased, right? So everyone in the world is biased in some way or another. Anyone who claims they're not is lying. I think the best thing that you can do when it comes to bias is accept that you're going to feel bias, right? Because that's just reality, that's just life. But try and be as level-headed about it as possible, right? And be like, okay, in reality, is this thing that I'm feeling right now, is that actually, if you think about it logically, is that actually the case? Sometimes it is, but sometimes, man, you just got to take a step back. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 stacks. Hopefully this will get me through the rest of the build here. Anyways, I feel like I was just rambling a bunch of kind of randomness there, but, you know. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem. That on the bottom there, that don't look good. Hey, let's go. First plant. My inventory's full. Hang on a minute. Let's just get a couple chests in here. I want those back. Want those back. Okay. LFG, baby. Man, this carrot is taking forever to grow. Oh yeah, you know, I realize actually, now that I think about it, if I want to do pumpkin seeds up there, it has to be a little different layout. But so for now, I'm not going to do pumpkin seeds in here. For now, this is just going to be a wheat and carrot farm. Alright, let's do this. Okay. During season 1, the beginning of season 1, the thing that annoyed me the most. Oh, look at that cute. That thing looks really big for some reason. Maybe it's not, but was the sound of the rain in this game. Okay, so that's going to have to go there. And then the top layer. And finally I learned that you can like turn it down. I was like, oh, thank God. Like it literally took me most of season 1 to be able to figure out I could, not most, but way too far into season 1 to figure out that you can turn down the sound of the rain. And now it's actually kind of peaceful. It's kind of funny how that worked out. Kind of like it when it's raining. Okay, let's go ahead and just get another stack going here. I want to do this one stack at a time because I don't want to waste oak logs if I don't have to. So once this main structure is built, by the way, there's still some decisions to be made, right? I'm very close to having the main structure built, but I still have to do kind of like detail things to make it look better on a grand scale. So I'm not quite, even once I have this finished, there's still more to do, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Does that guy actually see me? Crazy. For alright, fuck it, I'm just, okay. For zombie, that guy has good vision. Yeah, he totally sees me down there. He's a smart boy. Okay. Like up here, like if this is really the roof, it's kind of plain, you know what I mean? So I definitely have to do something about that. My God, look at that skeleton down there with armor on. Dude, that's the type of thing that gives me nightmares. so this wall is done, I believe. Yep. Is this wall done over here? Mostly done. Okay, so just got to get this layer. Okay, so this wall is done over here. I believe this wall is done as well, so it's just that wall is the last thing to do. And then obviously the corners a little bit as well. Perfect. Okay, so this is done. Now we got to get the corners. Gonna take a little bit of a drop here. Okay. Now that the main build is done, there's a couple questions. Whoa, holy shit. Startled me. Oh my goodness, there's an Enderman in here. What the heck? Here's a question. I don't know if this is going to work, but I just want to see if this can work. Okay. Okay, I think this is actually going to work. Awesome. Can I even go one further this way? So there's two here. I'm going to try it. I think that's going to work. We will see though, of course. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like that because honestly I'd rather this be two than one, so. Oh, tell me I've... Okay, good. I think I have enough polished andesite for this. Perfect. Okay. I know it's not perfect, but probably get rid of that one. Okay, I would say want this one filled. Okay. Nice. I hate to be repetitive and do what I did with One with Nature, but I think I'm going to plant some trees up here. Also, in reality, this seems extremely dangerous now that I think about it. I'm literally like in the middle of a thunderstorm. I'm just like chilling on the roof. Don't seem very smart. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this. How can I do this? corners for now. Reality, we want some storage bins here. Have this here. More storage bins, I think. Have a furnace. Got like a furnace there, and then another one of these, maybe. I don't remember how to build the other stuff, to be honest, so for now. Okay, I gotta get a little more wood. Oh my god, dude, that guy needs to F off. Okay, so here, do I have anything in here? I actually have stuff in here. Fortunately, this one needs to go one over. I'm gonna try and match it, right, for now. Get some torches going. So I want the torches in the corners, obviously not on here. Interesting. I have an idea. Okay, that's upside down. Also upside down again, are you kidding me? Well, okay. Alright, well I need more wood. Number one. So let's go chop down some trees. Ooh, that's cool. I don't want to touch that one. That's kind of neat looking. Let's go over here. You know, eventually I'm going to have to go back over to the jungle biome and do some stuff in there. It's funny, that's where I spawned, and really after the first episode I have not gone over there much. But I'll definitely go back there. It's part of my world, so... Okay, inventory's full. Definitely want as many seeds as I can get. So let's go empty out my inventory. Like, if there's seeds here, like, yo, I gotta get those. You know, I think the staircase that I was thinking about, I don't think that's going to work, actually, so I don't want to do it that way. Maybe I could build a staircase, though, just a little different. I feel like I just want to build a staircase up, like, over here. Okay. So I need some dirt. So let's go get some dirt, but let's go a little out of the way to get some dirt. Let's like go over here. Probably don't need that much dirt here. Okay, that should be fine. So I decided for the entrance, right? I think I want to have a staircase up to the entrance. And I think 6 wide is good. 6 wide staircase. So how do I make that a reality? Okay. I want to make sure I count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Shit, that doesn't... Okay, we're doing a 7 wide staircase. We're doing a 7 wide staircase. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Staircase starts right here. Okay. Go like that. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So y'all can see the plan that I have here. I want a grand staircase to get to the entrance here. Which means actually that is not placed where it needs to be. Oh, god damn it. This is going to be super annoying to build, to be honest. Super duper annoying to build. Okay, let me eat before anything, and I definitely want to do this in the daytime. So let's make it daytime too. Okay. Oh yeah, I can fix this while I'm waiting. Apparently I don't have any andesite on me. I could still see this being an animal. Like I could like do a face up there or something like a horse. I'm not gonna do that, but okay. Fuck, I was one off. Okay. I just need to get one layer. Once I get one layer going, I should be good. Right? It's just have to do this first layer and then everything else will be easy. See what I mean? Like once that first layer's done, like it's a piece of fucking cake. I love how you can see the water drip in there too. Perfect. Okay. Then you can enter in just like this. Need a little bit more andesite to correct that. Come over here. You can get to the roof this way. Nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to get some leaves for that as well. Use this one to get some more stairs. This one to build some more chests. Perfect. Okay. Then I think for now I will have torches kind of just in the middle ones here, right? Give it that torch. Corners, obviously there is no corner over here, but corners, middle ones. Then we can place these. Perfect. Get that down. And then that. Okay. So obviously that's not perfect, but at least it fucking matches now. You know, obviously this episode's taking way longer than I want an episode to take, but I am glad that I did this because I think this was ambitious, right? I didn't just settle for a normal farm. I did something a little special. Little out there, little extra. You know what I'm saying? Got my first carrot. Wow, really? Only one carrot? Are you kidding me? What kind of bullshit is that? Eat some bread for the first time. Okay, also what I need to do, don't want to forget about the upstairs. I'm going to fill those up. Oops. With water. Don't want to forget about that. Even if I have no plants up here, I do want to at least go ahead and till these. That's the right word, right? Till? Beautiful. Okay. I mean, I know the interior is not perfect here, but I have to be a little realistic. I kind of want to end this episode at some point here, so interior can be improved upon a little bit, like I know that. Go ahead and eat some bread. Yum, I love bread in real life. Alright, let's get this next layer going. Oops, one too high actually. Okay, I think I did that right. Nice, okay. There you go. Oh, wrong way. I was just about to say, all right, there's a rhythm. I'm doing it fast. Then boom, immediately does it upside down. Any more dirt? Let's just like that. Now I'm gonna need just a little bit. Ooh, I just had an idea. An idea just came to my mind. I kind of like it. But that's for another episode. But ideas are a rollin', ladies and gentlemen. Ideas are a rollin'. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys, for the 30 billionth time in today's episode, let's go chop down some wood. Alright. Okay. I think to reward myself for today's episode, I am going to have sushi. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm either going to have sushi or salad. I usually record these relatively early on in the morning. Tonight I'm actually going out to a Ukrainian place for dinner, which should be interesting. looking forward to that. Other than the fact that it's a pretty long drive to get there, but that's okay. I actually really like driving, as long as there's not a ton of traffic. The traffic kind of ruins it a little bit. A couple weeks ago, I took a vacation out to the country, and there's just something really peaceful about being on country roads that are, you know, kind of weaving and wobbling through the country, you know, not a ton of people there. You just get to see the sights, the kind of the relative nothingness compared to the city and the suburbs. I really enjoy that. Okay. And we still definitely have the issue, and I'm not going to worry about that today, but the issue that this is just kind of a big rectangle in the sky. I think I can do some things to kind of help improve that, but we don't got to worry about that today. Mr. Zombie, I need you to leave me alone, good sir, wherever you are. Actually, let's just make it daytime. No need to mess around right now. No need to be getting attacked by mobs as I'm trying to finish this up. Okay, obviously, I mean, this is... got a lot of dirt here that needs to not be here. Also, I need to watch out for this zombie. Dude, no! Well, there goes all my levels. That's alright. Sometimes that's just life, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and just put these back on. Looks like... oh, there the pants are, okay. Just want to clean that up a little bit. I just have a lot of kind of random blocks that are just kind of ugly and in the way. How can I... honestly, I feel like I just have to build a dirt pillar to get rid of this one. Okay. Anything else up here? Oh. Okay. Gonna have to kind of build my way up here too, just to get rid of those ones. Okay. Want to get rid of this stuff over here, right? Get rid of that dirt. Get rid of this dirt. Oh yeah, the bottom ones need to be oak instead. That's another thing to do. Which means I'll probably have to make more dirt piles to get to those, but that's okay. That needs to be oak, wood. to get rid of all of these, actually. Son of a biscuit. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and dig our way up here. Okay. I mean, I have to do something about the bottom of that. That looks hideous from this point of view. Okay, this is the last one I gotta do when it comes to the corner here. I also want to get rid of those ladders. For now, how about this? Which means I'm going to have to get more wood, but that's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Might have gone too far there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that was uneven, that's why. Okay. Can get a layer of dirt down here. Oops, that's not dirt. Okay, let's go get more oak wood. I think I have something that can make that look okay, and we'll see if it. We'll see if it does. Real question is, what should I call today's episode? Don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. What the heck? What is this? Don't mind if I do. I'll take that. I feel like, you know, episode names are kind of important in a way. What should I call this one? I do not know. I'll think about it. Like last episode, like it came to me pretty easily because like my build was based off of symmetry, right? And I called it silent symmetry because, like I said, I was a dummy and accidentally left my mic on mute the entire first 50 minutes, but that's where silent symmetry came from. Sky high for episode 4 because I was building up into the sky, so I had that planned out before I even started the episode. What do I call episode 3? Oh, One with Nature is what I called episode 3 because that's what I ended up calling that build that I created. And then episode 2, so I thought it was right just to name it after the build, you know what I mean? I called it Caves in quotation marks and then Docks because I built a dock and then I was trying to find a cave system the entire time. I was trying and failing. Oh, there's a creeper over there. Yeah, so I called it Caves in quotation marks because I was trying really hard to find a cave system, but I couldn't do it. And then Docks because I built the dock. And then the jungle one, I was like, well, fucking, I'm in the jungle biome. So episode 1, I was like, welcome to the jungle because it was like my first episode. I was in the jungle. So I thought that sounded fitting. What about this one, though? Okay. For now, let's just finish building this. Ow. Dude, what do when I fall in this game, I feel like that's kind of cringy that I do that. I say ow every time I fall in this game. I was like, dude, come on now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. But I can't help myself. I always say ow anyways. Am I doing this right? Why do I feel so fucking off balance with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, perfect. So that can be there. Dude, I'm good. Oh, good. I feel like if I have one more layer of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So there's 9 more layers. So let's do it right here. I think this is the correct layer. So if I just have one more layer, I think it'll look better. At least as kind of a temporary band-aid for this. Also, let's make it daytime. See you, motherfucking creeper over there. That's 3 times I've been killed now in this series. I'm trying to make it less. Also, a perfect example of why I could never do hardcore. I would literally have been so mad if I just lost everything that I just spent 3 hours doing. I just don't get how people can do entire worlds and risk that. That just don't work with my mind. Especially because I do get killed a lot playing this game. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one more layer right here. Even though it's not necessarily symmetrical, I still feel like it kind of needs it, so. Oops. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll take that, sure. What the hell was that noise? Was that an armadillo? Good lord, that... Oh, was that a chicken? Oh no, what are the wolves hunting? Oh my god. Oh, is that a parrot? Guys, I'm going crazy here. I don't know what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's a parrot. Okay. I was like, I've been building for 3 hours. My mind is going insane in the membrane. This just in, Raleigh Ryan sued by Cypress Hill for quoting one of their songs during his live stream, or during his episode. Ooh, I forgot about the andesite. Shoot. Okay, I just want to go up here and place some leaves around the dirt blocks up here. This one isn't quite going to be as one with nature as one with nature, but I do want something just so these dirt blocks aren't sticking out like a sore thumb. Perfect. Okay. Better than nothing there. Let's do that. Okay. Wait a minute. Somehow I missed one. Oops. Okay. Okay, this floor is done. This floor needs andesite. This right here is done. I mean, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Right. Those stairs. How about that? Okay, this is interesting. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That makes it look better already. Maybe like every other one I can have those leaf blocks, so let's just do this real quick. Oops. And then like right here as well. Okay, I think the stairs look less bad from below and the side now. Gonna leave it at that for now. I think there's room for improvement. There is, for sure. But I think it's getting pretty close to time to end this episode. So, the last thing I do want to make sure I do is go get some freaking, thank you. Oh my god. Okay. I did not want to have to mine more of this. Yeah, definitely that staircase is going to need some improvement. I have some ideas, but I will worry about that another time. The real question, thumbnail. That's the last thing I need to do in today's episode. Let's go ahead and get this last torch down right here. How do I take the thumbnail of this beauty? I want to see what it looks like from above. So we're going up to the sky, baby. We're climbing. The most tedious climb in the history of history. Are we there yet? Dude, you can't even tell how much further you have to go. Imagine walking up this in person. Like, the only way you could tell if how much further, you'd have to, like, go way out here, which is super dangerous. Interesting, I could do it right here. Okay, I think I'm going to make that the thumbnail. And I'm going to come up here anyways, though. So we can start next episode up top and do a fun jump at the start of next episode. Nonetheless, as I'm getting up there, thank you for watching. Hopefully, this is the absolute longest any episode of Mining with Ryan Season 2 ends up being. Hopefully. I really want to keep the episode lengths down, but today I kind of committed to this build, and obviously, as you saw, I literally had to get resources over and over again, but I was committed to making this build happen, so yeah, I have no regrets. I'm definitely ready to go eat food, though. Are we there yet? I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll be there. Okay, I think we actually are pretty much there. Oh, so close. Ooh, look at that. I left that ugly. Oops. Well, see, this build at least I was... the build today I didn't leave any random pieces lying around. Interesting. Let me take a thumbnail picture up here, too. Yeah, like that. Do you think I can reach that? I probably wasn't able to. Oh, yeah, you can reach that. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could do a pool. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I could do a pool on top of there. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so let's start next episode right up here, right on the edge. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.